Hi there, it's Łukasz for the Tech Travel Geeks, and today we'll do a quick walkthrough of the setup and software of the new Google Pixel 5. We've just released an unboxing video and we'll be working on more content, especially as soon as Matteo finally gets his device, so make sure to subscribe to our channel here on YouTube. The Pixel 5 will be my main device for the foreseeable future, so I'll be moving my SIM card from the Poco F2 Pro by Xiaomi, which is a great device. Make sure to check our full review linked below. We'll use the card ejector we got in the box to get the card out. The card slot is on the left hand side of the device and comes out easily. The tray is for a single SIM card and only has Google's Mountain View address, but unfortunately there's no micro SD slot, so we'll have to make do with 128GB of built-in memory. Let's plug it in and switch it on. To start with, you get to choose your language and potentially some visual settings. We start with connecting to Wi-Fi. Once we do, it takes a couple of minutes to prepare the phone. As it was happening, I got an Amazon delivery, so expect a very exciting product to be unboxed in the next couple of days. Can't wait. The next step is an option to copy data from another phone. To do this, you can use the included quick switch adapter, which allows you to connect your old phone and new phone. Just plug it into the Pixel and connect it with a USB cable to your old phone. For some reason, I initially got a message that the cable isn't working, but after a moment it started working as expected. However, I'm not going to copy that data over, since that would mean I would constantly be carrying everything over to the new phone, including old photos, games I no longer play, and apps I don't need. Instead, I prefer to set everything up from scratch. Plus, I wanted to see what the fresh Android 11 experience looks like on a Pixel phone. So, instead, let's just log into the Google account to get started. Since I have two-factor authentication, a notification was sent to my Huawei P30 Pro, and all I had to do was just approve it. You can keep your account updated with this phone number, which I did as it might come in handy. There's some usual terms and conditions, but I trust Google, so I'm happy with that. You can then select if you want everything backed up to your Google Drive. I opted out of it, but I will be synchronizing individual items like photos or contacts separately, rather than synchronizing everything. I'm happy for the device to use the location, but I'll skip sending diagnostics. We then set all the security features. I'll go with a pattern rather than a pin, so I'll just draw it off screen. Then, one of the key features, the bag-mounted fingerprint scanner, to quickly access the phone. Most of my recent phones had under-screen readers, so it'll be interesting to test this out. So far, it's in a convenient position and it works really smoothly, so I think I'll be using it a lot. Unfortunately, as mentioned in the unboxing video, there's no face unlock in this device, so we'll have to make do with just fingerprints. You can stop at this point, but I decided to continue and have everything done in one go. I already had the voice assistant set up, so no problem there. I then set my Google Pay card for NFC payments, as contactless payments are more important than ever right now. There are some further options as well. I'll enable the always on display, hopefully it won't affect the battery life too much. I also enabled the identify music around you feature, as it might come in handy from time to time. Let's add another account, this time for my Tech Travel Geeks email address. No problems there. Let's change the wallpaper as well. I'll go with some landscapes. Maybe something tropical, like that island towards the bottom. I always like my phone to make me smile a bit, so that should help. I'll use it both on the home screen and the lock screen, why not? There's also additional app setup, but all of them are Google ones, so I didn't make any changes. There's finally some font setup, but I skipped it as well this time. And did the same for tips and tricks. The next option was about dark mode, and I enabled it since it's better for my eyes and saves battery on the OLED screen, so win-win. There's a quick tutorial on gestures, since there are no navigation buttons available anymore, and it's always good to have a refresher. And finally, we're in. New Pixel 5, Android 11, Google's fresh operating system. As you can see, basically all the apps are from Google, so no bloatware here, just the vanilla experience. I'll have to see how it works for me, since I've been using the Poco launcher, which is quite the opposite of this. I'll continue playing with this phone, but it looks great so far. As I'm writing this, I played with the camera a bit, and the night side mode was really impressive. I also had a call with my family, all sounded good. I also watched some YouTube videos, and the DJI Mavic Air 2 drone footage I shot recently looked great on this screen. Everything is also very smooth so far, so no complaints about the performance. I have really high hopes for this lovely little device. Well, at least little for today's standards. That's all for today's video. We'll continue with our footage of the Pixel 5, so make sure to subscribe to our channel to see more from us. Thanks for watching!